Hey everyone, we're the captain.
Oh, do you want to do it this week? I'm okay with that.
I'm good.
Bullshit. Hi everyone. Welcome to our weekly Dungeons and Dragons show with the casual ones. If this is your first time watching, just so you know, we're a group of friends who play a bunch of TTRPGs and roll terribly while we do it. If you haven't seen our stuff already, make sure you check out our playlist on YouTube. See a bunch of past episodes for this. But we also play other games and systems as well. If you go through on that same channel, you'll see lots of different systems. We have like Morkborg, we have some reptile stuff, we got some shit in space. There's a whole whack-a-doodle of things that you can go and watch. And if you do enjoy our games and our content, feel free to throw us some likes, comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps us out. And if you'd like to come chat with us and hear me say dumb shit like wackadoodle, feel free to join our Discord server. You can see the channel in our link tree down below. And yeah, you can come hang out and we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. And it's pretty great. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and recap last week's episode. So, our heroes here, who are nameless.
I could hear the air quotes around that.
Hero.
Struggling not to say it.
Listen, you guys are great at what you do, and I appreciate you.
No,
Recently,
Wow.
well, you're okay at what you do, and that's better than most.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. You recently arrived in the village of Ingsa on a mission to go and investigate some ruins on behest of the Kingdom of Kor. You did a bit of investigating around the village itself, saw places that you should stay and should probably stay away from. Took a look at a church called Overgrowth that had been there for quite some time. And eventually were able to make your way into the ruins themselves after meeting a very nice guard named Merrick, who took you through a brief tour of where a previous research team had gone in and done some investigative work, as well as cleared out the monsters that they had encountered. While investigating these ruins, with the help of Thorn and Relajivar, I believe, doing some magical investigation, you were able to find a small theme and secret door in one of the walls in the chambers that had been previously looked through, which had not been discovered apparently the last time around. Lux, in all his glory, for the first time ever, mark it on your calendars, picked a lock. And as you're able to...
What episode is it?
60
It's only my.
Oh no,
He
it's
did
50
have a lot of help.
Like
He
section
did.
51, I think. Yeah.
No, we're on like 53. I think this would be
Top
53.
end of 50s or
So
something.
twice in over 50 episodes, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Nice, man.
I just didn't have the opportunity, guys.
have I
That's all.
passed?
Well,
Yeah.
you have to have lockpicks to have the opportunity.
That was also
Exactly.
part
Yeah.
of the problem.
A
A
bit of an
Tony
issue,
episode.
yeah.
little bit. But you were able to pick the lock and gain access to the secret corridor. Moving carefully, you were able to make your way down this hallway to a set of large metallic doors. And again, being very stealthy, the lot of you, for the most part, were able to discover there were some hidden creatures inside that also potentially were waiting for you to enter. Devising a quick and, we can say, a napkin plan, you decided to get yourself ready to hopefully stun them, bedazzle them, sneak your way in, and disperse of those monsters. I had you all roll initiative, and that is where we are going to pick up our episode. So, starting at the top of the initiative order, Delphine, you're up. The doors are open. Lux has run into the side. Actually, I apologize. Before we do that, Relajivar, you were holding a hypnotic pattern until you saw some of these creatures. The doors are busted wide open. The creatures are in there. You see how they're laid out? Let's do that first, and then we'll get into the turn order.
Okay, so we're doing a hypnotic pattern, 30-foot area here. So I can potentially get all three. So they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throws.
16, or they are charmed for the minute.
I assume you were doing that a little further back because I was very in that bubble.
Oh, well, yeah, I was just making sure I could get.
Yeah, you can do it. But I understand what
I
you're
just clarify.
Just making sure.
He's
Yeah.
centering it on Thorn.
Yeah.
That's
Far
not
left.
for everyone.
Fair. Far left is a 12.
Okay. that
Middle
one's
is a
charmed.
19.
Middle's not charmed.
Right is a 16.
That is what the save is, so I don't know what happens now.
You have to exceed the save, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Beats it, beats
No.
it.
Oh yeah.
No.
That is
Same with
Beats it?
AC.
Oh,
Same,
beats it,
right?
beats
Okay.
it.
It's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So
So the one on the
back
left-
to the left is charmed.
Yes.
All right, so let's ignore that one for a minute if we can.
Hit it.
It's incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Maybe.
For now.
Yeah.
So
Or
sorry,
should
I wasn't listening. The middle one is
No,
not
far
Far
left.
left.
I will. I'll give him a little color. It
things.
can be
Nice.
red or white. No, that's worse.
I was just
Red it
thinking
is.
about meets it beats it for like 5 minutes.
That's fun. That's cool.
I just can't get over that phrase.
Crazy.
Sorry.
Okay.
All good. With that being done, Delphine, you're up. What would you like to do?
Sweet. I'm gonna kind of hop in between these guys.
Mhm.
My plan was really to man the door,
Okay.
but I also want to hit something. I'm just going to go up next to this front one.
Yep.
Does it look like it's actually hypnotized? Does it look like it's
That middle one
succumbed
does
to
not. No.
that?
It's the left
Okay.
one is. In case you
Oh,
forgot.
I misunderstood. I thought you said you meant the left one was not.
No. Only the left one is.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll fucking hit this one. Of course I will.
Fucking hit it. Do it.
I will, like, she puts up her fists and become like engulfed in ice with like little ice flecks coming off of them. For a
You have to do
18.
Mr. Freeze catchphrase.
Nope.
Every
The
time.
first one.
18 hits.
You need to chill out.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
accent. Offensive accent as well.
And then a 25 on the second one.
25 definitely hits.
Okay. That's gonna be. Oh my god, really bad. 14 damage.
14
for the two of
bludgeoning?
those. Ice or cold damage. Sorry.
14 cold. Okay. As you strike it with your cold fists, you get the impression that it does not have as much impact as you thought it would.
Interesting.
Yar.
Okay. Well, I got lots of other damage types to try next turn. But I will take one more unarmed strike. It actually doesn't say that I can't change the damage type, so I'll try a different one this time.
Sure.
That's going to be a dirty 21.
21 hits.
And we're gonna do acid damage.
Okay.
Seems less likely, but I'm still gonna try it for 10 damage.
10. That seems to go through without hindrance.
All right, I just lift up my like fist dripping in acid and
Ugh.
thumbs up everyone.
So ice thumbs down.
Ice thumbs down, acid thumbs up.
Real,
Um,
write
no.
this down.
And I'll
Writing this all down.
stand in front of it.
Okay.
That's
Excellent.
why you always go last, because you're just writing all the stuff we do down.
Yeah.
First, like, oh right, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to help.
I think he's
One
Deku.
sec.
Anybody watches My Hero Academia. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us around to Silas. Silas, you're up, sir, with Charlie on deck.
Okay, yeah. So you see Silas like weapons out, form his hands in a couple like dramatic gestures, and cast mirror image on himself.
Okay.
Then using action surge, he's going to run up his 30 to get to the other side of Delphine here. Let me
Okay.
just get it to the 30. And I will come in with my attack with the rapier, which that is flanking, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. So it will be subject to my sneaking attack or sneak attack.
Oh,
Oh,
he's a new
that's
man.
right. So coming in with a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, that is going to be. Classic me. 10 damage.
10. Okay.
Yeah, and then I will actually use the whip at my side there to try and sort of grapple the thing or try and ensnare its legs.
Sure. Yeah. Roll the attack.
That'll be a 27 to hit. Or sorry, 23 to hit.
Yep. That's fine. That hits. And so now what we're going to be doing is a contested strength check.
Strength.
Yes, sir.
Is that right? Cool,
Yes.
cool. That'll be a 24.
Woo, you definitely win.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you can see him. He throws the whip around, and it sort of like catches on all four legs, and he just reefs on the thing and knocks it down. It's like dog pile.
Jesus. Excellent.
Yeah, big grin on Thorn's face.
Forgot how
Lord,
funny
have!
Shard is.
Yeah, Shard is
Oh,
very
he's a
funny.
joker.
Very nice.
And that's it.
All right, that's it for Silas. Brings us around to Charlie with Thorn on deck.
I have to ask a bad question.
Just up.
He was using a sharp weapon. Does that mean bad happens? We did hear
Because it
stories
talks
about
bleeding
this.
blood.
That's right.
Nothing that you've noticed.
We did,
Oh, thank God. I just listen. This
No,
is
that's
the stuff
fair.
that Thorn heard, so I just
No,
want to make sure
I'm-
that's what we're seeing.
I hear
Glad
it.
that you asked. Actually,
These don't seem to
Oh,
be the same creatures.
Love it.
see,
Love to
you know
hear it.
what?
Write
Sorry,
it
I
down,
did
Earl.
actually have one more attack, guys.
Okay.
do it.
Because yeah, I did one, and then the bonus attack, and then so I still have one more. So let's
Yep.
go ahead and just stabby. And get that in there. That'll hit at a 26.
Yes, it will.
Okay. For 8 damage.
8 damage. Not bad. Yeah, as you pull the thing to the ground, you get your rapier, you give it a couple good stabs, and you can tell it's visibly upset.
Me too.
Perfect.
Good impression.
All right. Charlie, you're up.
So I look around and see everybody's at least got a handle on the one on the ground.
Mhm.
And I reach out and you see a wave of black energy go towards the one on the right, and I'll use Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay. What's the save?
It's not. It's a,
To what?
Your
You
It's a
mic
deck
went.
roll.
sorry.
we lost you.
Hello?
Can hear you again.
Hi. Attack roll. 19.
Gotcha. 19 hits.
Okay. If it makes any strength-based attacks, it's halved.
Halved. Okay.
It can do a con save at the end of its turn.
Perfect. Very nice. Are you moving at all?
No, I'll move 5 feet forward, but I'm gonna stay in the doorway.
Okay. Sounds good. Then that ends Charlie's turn. It's going to bring us around to Thorn.
Oakley dokley. Thorn, very excited. He loves a good dog pile. Is going to just run up and recklessly attack. I'm going to shift into my wild hunt form.
Okay.
So he watches like the claws while holding the glaive get longer and his fangs get longer. We'll make a couple reckless attacks.
Go for it.
He's just gonna try and halve this thing. He's just like trying to cut it in half. That's
Okay.
what it's gonna look like.
I like it.
I mean, you do have it on the lateral side there, right? So you just lengthwise.
Half?
Yeah, like a hot dog bun.
30 hits.
So that is. Oh my gosh, 28 damage.
Woohoo! Not bad.
Oh boy.
That's max damage on a crit.
Love to see it.
Starting to look pretty hurt.
And he's just like smiling, just like looking over at Shard, and just ichor on his face, just comes down with a massive slash again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
That is 11 damage.
11 damage. Still up.
You're raging, right, Brigley?
Yes.
You get the rage damage.
The brutal critical.
No, like it doesn't +3 because you're raging.
I added it already. I just customly added it. It's plus.
Oh.
I get +6 because I have 5. Anyways, I did.
Okay.
I custom so that I didn't have to adjust it afterwards. Thank you, though.
Smart.
Very nice.
Can I do anything in the bonus action? Let's just double check. Nope. That's it. That's my turn.
All right, as this thing's like laying on the ground and everyone's just kind of laying into it, you see the that sack that kind of sits underneath the chin starts to slowly expand and grow with like each breath that it's taking.
Uh-oh.
No.
Don't know what that means, but that's gonna bring us around to Lux.
Sorry, the one that's on the ground is doing the big bubbly thing, or the one?
Yep, one on the ground.
Okay, and the one that's beside me hasn't moved.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
None of them moved yet.
I don't like that.
Hasn't been their turn. They can't move yet. You got to give me some time, man.
Oh, sorry. I thought they went before me. But
No.
I gotcha.
If they did, you'd be
I
dead.
gotcha. That's rude. I'm gonna move myself over here, and I'm going to, oh boy, I'm gonna use my dagger gun. It's gonna be the first time.
No,
Okay.
you're not.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Concerned.
Excellent.
Okay, give me a second. Let me just pull up my notes here just to make sure I got it. I do it right.
We're just all doing like little normal attacks and then.
He pulls out a railgun. The railgun full of daggers.
Hayden, no!
23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
It's with disadvantage because you're shooting a ranged weapon. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stick with the one DM today. Thank you. Oh, is he like in melee range or something? Is that what?
It doesn't look like he is.
Unit's
Percy.
prone. But I did get.
Oh, you're shooting at that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're shooting the one laying down, it is disadvantage. Yeah.
I won't talk anymore. Don't worry.
No, it's good to keep people honest. It's not a bad
Yeah, that's
thing.
true.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's go for the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one to the left is
Not the charmed one.
Yeah, go to the one,
One
go to the
of the
one with the red base. The red base is actually
But
the one
the-
you're supposed to attack.
But hold on,
I'm joking.
because I got sharpshooter, I don't get disadvantage. But do I still get a disadvantage because it's prone?
I think that only involves cover, but I could be wrong.
I'm double
I think it
checking.
just
Give me a
involves
sec.
3
Let me
quarters
double
cover.
check.
It's up to the DM. I'm just the humble.
If it does, and I did not know that, I'll just attack the one that's standing.
Yeah, no,
We just-
this is just for
For cover?
for
Okay,
long
then-
range as well. So
Yeah. Okay, then I will
move slightly and attack that
kind of
one.
sneak my way over here. And I'm going to shoot that one then. Can I still use the same rolls
Yeah, that's
as
fine.
before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna make you
So-
re-roll. That'd be mean. You hit.
Okay. Awesome. So that was a what? 44.
Mhm.
12, 16, 19 damage.
Okay.
I think.
Did you add
Yep,
your sneak attack?
Not yet. One
Okay.
second.
Ooh, baby.
Plus another 19. So that's 38 damage.
Wow.
I miss being a rogue.
I was
You
about
just
to-
got, you guys just hear like a little boop as it charges. Whoa!
I was gonna describe what it looked like, but you're invisible. You guys just see this thing get hit with what seems to be some kind of shotgun blast, and it kind of bulks back a bit. Are you gonna use your bonus action to recall?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna move back over here and then hit the button to
Okay.
recall them.
Yeah, and then
just straight through the column.
you
Yeah,
see they
question
do
is-
purposely go around.
Oh, you
right,
can't
yeah.
pull them back through something on the return, huh?
He hasn't tried that. That's different.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep it in the brain.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Very well done. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so now it brings us around to the monsters. These hounds, these large fiery looking hounds. The one on the far right is going to use an ability. Actually, that's not true. He's gonna.
Not a spell, Aaron. Okay, just an ability.
Yes, I will tell you if anything around here casts a spell. I promise you.
No, we learned that the books made it so that doesn't happen anymore.
That's not true. Maybe.
There's some monsters that still have spells.
Yeah, they exist.
Yeah, spellcasters.
Yeah, but not
human.
monsters.
Anyway, yeah, so he's gonna move, and then you're gonna see this one, that same neck piece expands, and then emits this like high-pitched. It's like a mix between a scream and a howl, and it's gonna absolutely hit every single one of you. So I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
Wisdom, you said.
Wisdom.
Cool.
Everybody
Could
in
it
the
be
room.
dexterity instead?
It's actually wisdom. You can't dodge sound, unfortunately. You're not that fast yet. Maybe in later levels.
Wow, not good.
My name is
Okay,
Barry
well.
Allen.
All right. So, whole guy is Oakley Dokley neighborino. So I have Charlie with a 5. You fail.
That's a natural 1.
Fair. I'm only seeing the added numbers. Thorn with an 8. That's a fail. Rollajavar with a 12. That's a fail. Silas with a 14. That's a success. Well done, you.
Oh, all right.
Lux with an
Wait,
11.
We might be able to do something about this.
That's a fail. Delphine, I didn't see yours pop up. What'd you get?
Oh, I don't roll on the computer because it'll crash my computer.
Right. It's a good point.
I got a 12, and you said it's specifically not a spell, right?
It is not a spell.
Then I got
It is
a
an
12.
ability this has.
I'm gonna use my protection of the talisman. If
Okay.
I fail a saving throw, I can add a d4, potentially turning it into a success.
Okay. Roll a d4.
Sweet.
It's like a 50-50.
Got faith
Hey,
in you.
4, baby.
Nice.
16.
You only needed a 1, I'll be honest with you.
I
But you
know,
made it.
anything would have done it.
Well done. Okay, so everybody but Rollajavar and Silas, you're all going to take the damage that I haven't re-rolled, so that's my bad. Give me 2
It's
seconds.
okay.
I'm immune to psychic
Don't roll.
damage and poison damage and necrotic damage.
I think you're lying.
I'm
to me.
immune to all
Is this
damage.
for sure?
You all
Only
take
this turn though.
17 points of psychic damage, and you're all frightened until this creature's next turn. While you're frightened in this way, for all of you, just keep note, your speed is halved and you're incapacitated.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
that
sucks.
was all of us except for me. and Bill.
Rollajavar and Silas, correct.
Okay.
So, which means incapacitated, just in case you don't know, means you can't take actions or reactions. Because you're frightened, you would have to move away from it. You can't
I
move
did
willingly
maintain concentration.
towards. Boy.
Just barely.
Hey, what matters is you pass. Okay. That's it for that one. The one on the ground is going to levez-vous, s'il vous plaît. Oh god, can I remember how to do it? There we go. It gets back up.
Okay, so we're not considering it like a persistent grapple. It's more of a trip then.
Oh, sorry. No, you're absolutely correct. What's it going to do instead then?
Yeah, because my idea is that I've still
Yeah.
like got it tightly wound and I'm trying to hold it there.
Well, you're within its range and you have it
Mhm.
grappled. He's going to make a couple bite attacks against you instead of trying to break it, because honestly,
Bad dog.
it's you he wanted anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So we get 2 attacks here. The first one is a 20, dirty 20. I believe you have to roll for your... Oh, no, sorry. It'd be a disadvantage, would it not? Because you have blur up?
Yep. Actually, so I have blur and mirror image. So first he's got to see if he attacks the correct mirror image. So let me see. If
Sure.
I roll 6 or higher on a 20, he attacks one of them.
Okay.
I roll 19, so yeah, he attacks one of them. The AC is 13.
Okay. Yeah, it was a...
Or-
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, 12. I apologize.
12? Second roll was higher, so it'd still be the dirty 20. So I believe that means you lose 1.
Yep.
Okay.
How it goes.
Second attack, much worse. Well, let's see if it hits one of your other mirror images. 'Cause
8
this
or
is a
higher.
13.
I rolled a 9, so yep.
So then another one. Yeah, this was a 13.
Yeah, so
So-
it goes down as well.
All right, you see as it's on the ground trying to reach up and get to you, your mirror images are sort of swirling around and it bites at one, bites another, and both just dissipate. And it's unable to get purchase on you.
No, you don't. I like stomp a boot down on its muzzle.
Okay.
Jeez.
That ends that one's turn because it didn't try to break out of the grapple. And for Hypnotic Pattern, does it get to retry its save?
I didn't see that. Let me double check. Each creature on the field save charmed for the duration.
Okay. All right. Well,
but
then
it ends if it takes damage, or if someone else uses its action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
got it. Okay. No problem. Yeah, it's you see the one in the corner is just kind of sat down now on its haunches. It's looking up and it's got like a tongue lolling out of its mouth a little bit as it's staring at the pattern floating above. All right, that's gonna bring us around to Reladrivar.
Hot damn. All right. Would we have a sense of which of the two is more hurt at the moment? Or has
Yes, the one on the
second not
ground,
been
absolutely. The one that's
Okay.
like that Silas has grappled for sure.
Okay. But Eldritch Blast would be disadvantage, right? Because he's laying down.
Ranged attack, yeah.
Well, I
Just
can't
go up and
use
hit it. Nothing bad will happen.
Yeah.
Just kick it or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna just walk up, put my hand on it, Eldritch Blast. Would happen.
This is point blank.
Yeah.
Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay, dumb question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is just a cantrip, so I can use cantrips while I have a concentration spell up, right? That's
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah,
to worry
yeah,
about
yeah,
that. Okay. But if I wanted to use Mind Sliver, same deal. It's a cantrip.
As long as the other spell doesn't say concentration, you can cast
Yes.
any other spell.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, my other spells aren't fantastic though. It's like at best I do Hex, I guess, which is okay. But what's my? We'll go Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Uh, 6 damage.
But did you roll a hit? Or did you
Yeah,
just...
20.
Yeah, 20 on
Oh,
the
okay.
first.
Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, no worries. That hits. 6
21
damage.
on the second,
Yep, that hits as well.
and 6 damage again.
Ooh, it's looking pretty hurt.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, Aaron, which one did you attack? The standing one or the one on the ground?
You know what? Good point. I did attack the one on the ground, so funny enough, I got nat 20, so I'll negate that one.
Yep.
And all of them are over 20. All
Yeah,
4
you're good.
attempts.
So it's the one on the ground is looking very hurt, and you see this bubble underneath continues to expand almost rapidly now. So anyway, that's probably fine.
It's gonna blow!
Brings us back to the top of the turn order. Delphine.
Yes.
Right.
So Delphine eyes go wide, hearing this like ringing in her brain, and then is like biting down with her little like viper teeth. It's like biting down so hard on her lip it like starts to bleed, and she just like wipes it and looks at them. And I'm gonna use my action to not be frightened anymore. And I am going to use my bonus action to disengage
So
and jump on the top of this thing.
you're incapacitated. You can't take action.
I thought that was part of the frightened, no?
Yeah, but like, so while you're frightened in this
But-
way, you're incapacitated.
But I'm not frightened anymore. I use my action to.
You don't have an
I
Use
action.
actions.
You can't use actions. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is incapacitate you. It takes away your
And that
actions and
ability
reactions.
doesn't make any sense because.
Well, frightened doesn't always give incapacitated.
Oh, I see what
That's
you're
just
saying.
because of
Okay.
this specific creature. Yeah.
Oh, that's
It
too
doubled
bad.
down. It doubled down.
This is
well, I
this
guess
is
don't do
a
anything
psychic.
then.
This like penetrates your mind. This isn't just like a visual fear, for example. This is in your brain.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, then, just did it.
Spooky monster.
Spooky.
But it does end
Yeah.
once the monster's turn comes back around. You guys don't have to save for it. It's just gone at the end of it. Just so you
Someone
know.
kills it before it's our turn. Does that also fix it? please.
I mean,
say yes.
probably, yeah, but it's the one that's in the back.
The
Like,
standing one.
yeah, it's not.
Oh,
It's not
wasn't the one that was lying down.
No, the
Okay.
one lying down tried to bite Silas.
Sorry, but Delphine's not able to make any movement either.
She can move. She has
Okay.
Half movement.
half movement, but she can't move
Right,
towards it. So she can leave basically, but that's it.
Yeah, stay there.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty, Silas, you're up next.
I like look at Thorn, look at Delphine, see that they're kind of shaking. Like, pull yourselves together, and it feels very strange for Silas to be the one saying this.
No one
Like-
liked that.
Silas
Yeah.
didn't say it. Remember.
That's right. That's right. Silas wouldn't say such a thing, but Shard, he's bold.
Confident shard.
So he pulls back the rapier and just stabs at the head of this thing.
Okay,
Get ready.
go for it. Roll the attack.
That's gonna be horrible. Is it at advantage? Okay, got a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm still holding it, right? With the one hand.
Yep.
Using the free hand to attack it. Is that at advantage, disadvantage?
Well, you guys are
What
like
am I rolling?
it's already down, like it's prone. You'd have advantage anyway. Plus you're flanking, so you'd have advantage anyway, and you're fine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted to be clear.
No, 100%, bud.
All right. Be great if I missed. 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
11 points of damage.
Oh my man. All right. So that one is slain. As it goes down. All right.
Confetti comes out, and we all are no longer incapacitated.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
Just red
made of
crepe
good-
paper everywhere.
Creepy paper.
Everybody in that 20-foot circle. So that's just Thorn, Delphine, and Silas. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws for me, please. And I need to make them
Can we
for
make
these.
saving throws when we're incapacitated?
Yes, it's reactions and actions you don't get.
That's good.
That's good.
17.
Not great.
14.
17 saves, 14 saves.
13.
13 does not save, unfortunately.
Down that threshold. All right.
Let me roll my 2 as well. So one's a natural 1, the other one's a 3 on the dice. Everybody's taking damage.
Wait,
Alright.
that mean the one on the left just took some damage? What you said?
Sure did.
Yeah.
You sure they're not immune to this?
Nothing's immune. Well,
I didn't
it's immune to
realize how
something,
big
but
that
not
splash
that.
was going to be. Sorry, guys.
We have to kill them, so
Yeah.
it hasn't attacked us for a full round.
Yeah.
Been pretty
That's a
good.
win.
So everybody within that circle who failed takes 12 fire damage. And then if you saved, you take half, so you take 6. But you see, as the creature continues to expand its neck, it goes, and as Saz puts the final stab into the creature, you see it expands past the point like watching a balloon, and as it does, you start to see this like oddly colored gas is the best way to describe it, fill the space, and as it opens, it immediately ignites, setting this like fireball within the vicinity. And I believe that means that this one
It ignites when it hits the air.
is no longer hypnotized, unfortunately.
It's smoky in here.
It is very smoky. What is there, a force?
Yeah. Is that
Um,
hair I'm smelling? Hair on fire?
Oh, Delphine. Oh.
Please.
All the shoulders as you're putting Delphine out.
All right. I believe you still have more you can do, Silas, if you choose to.
I do have one attack, and I've only used the one, and I'm now free.
Mhm.
So yeah, I will turn to face this one here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my second attack to try and grapple it.
Go for it.
Same deal.
Yep.
Got so excited about actually killing something, I forgot about my other actions.
You do get more.
That's going to be a 12, so I don't think that'll
12
work.
does not hit, unfortunately.
I will use my bonus action to try again
Okay.
with my other attack for a 26.
26 hits. So
Yeah.
we'll do the contest once more.
Sure thing.
That is much better. I have a dirty 20.
Yeah, you beat me on that one.
All right. Yeah, you able to whip it. You get around. You try to pull it down, but this one kind of splays its legs out a little bit and gets low, almost like a frog would. and you're unable to pull it to the ground.
Okay. And I think you and I had agreed that if I tried for the grapple, there's no damage on that.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
That's our little house
then-
rule for the whip.
Then that is me. I'm done with my whip.
Alrighty. That
Pretty cool whip.
I whipped it all right.
some cool whip. That ends Silas' turn. Charlie, you are up.
I did forget to mention you can do the save for that one because its turn went by. It's a con
Oh,
save.
for the right con save. Thank you very much. Con's decent. That is a 15.
16 is the DC.
Alrighty. It's still
Yes!
feebled. All right.
And that's my turn.
Good stuff. Not moving?
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
sorry.
After I saw the room explode, I don't really want to walk into it.
Very fair.
Kind of fits for Charlie.
All right, Thorn, you're up.
Yeah, Thorn just like hears the screaming and like hits his brain, and right now all he can see is like dark jungles in the Feywild and like pain and fear and running through the forests or the jungles, and he's just like swinging the glaive wildly. That's his turn.
Okay.
He's like, no fucking clue what's going on.
he's Thorn's turn is PTSD.
Yeah, a little
Alright.
bit.
Got
a
it.
little bit.
It's fair. Hey, man, I get
Sure,
it.
the Vietnam choppers and
Just it's flavor for do nothing, guys.
Got
Okay?
it.
Yeah.
And I respect it, and I love you for it. All right. That ends your turn. Lux, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hug this wall, and hopefully he doesn't see me, and that's it.
Okay. All right, that brings us back to the monster's turn. So first things first, I'm the realist, but second thing is none of you are frightened anymore. So congrats on that. Let's roll to see if it gets it back. All right. And we get player 2 getting to enter. Yeah, this one's going to run in and take the spot of where the other one was. Having been hypnotized, he hasn't really been paying attention to what's been going on, so let's make this fair.
Hit me.
Delphine.
Sorry, I tried.
Gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
make...
you really tried.
I'm playing a tank and I've barely been fucking hit.
All right, gonna make
You're
2 bites
scaredy
against
tank right
you.
now.
First one's a 20 to hit.
Yep, just hits.
Second one is much worse, an 11 to hit. I'm assuming that's
Definitely
a no.
not.
All right, that one was 50. All right, so you take 10 points of piercing damage and 14 points of psychic damage as it bites into you, and you hear again almost that same kind of shrill howl in your actual mind. And point of note for all of you at this point, whether you had made that save previously or not, you're all starting to weirdly hear whispers, like almost in the back of your mind, just consistent, just.
Cool.
I shout across
Lord,
the
Set?
din of battle, like, Lux, tell your friends to be. Damn it, Hayden, tell your friends to be quiet.
These
Thankfully,
dogs are
there's
gonna
no
no
one
give
one
here
up.
100% what Shark
really
does.
cares about names. They're just
Yeah.
dogs. So.
Make this the same clip. Start up next episode. It'd be ridiculous. I love it.
No, see, the difference is this time it was Shard doing that. The last time it was just me being horrible.
My man.
Mm.
That's good save, bud. Okay. This one is just going to shift its position slightly to make sure that it's the way it wants to be, and it's going to make 2 bites against you, Silas.
Yeah, he's welcome to try.
He's going to. Oh, no, it's actually just
Because I'm going to roll an 11 first to see if you
Yep.
hit me or him.
Yep, roll for it.
So you do actually get a chance to hit me, but it is at disadvantage because Silas is
Well-
just hard to look at right now.
Yeah, but he's flanking, so it's a straight roll.
All right, straight roll me.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Out of curiosity, are these strength-based attacks?
They are.
Half damage.
Okay. So I'll just roll straight damage for it. That's fine. Well, ish. No, sorry.
Was that?
I'll add it and then half
would
it
it
because
add
that
it?
would actually be.
Oh no.
Oh,
You know,
man.
I'm trying to figure out
Actually-
what would be.
Attacking him.
Actually, I'm going to pull out my coin and flick it, and it's going to be at a disadvantage.
He's using luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's not using luck. He's using
The
a different kind of luck.
I don't know what the coin does. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
didn't
you
share
would have
with
just
the
heard
group.
like a flick, and if you see it or not see a coin goes up in the air, and then it just vanishes. And yeah, it'll give the creature disadvantage.
Okay. That would be a 26 then.
Okay.
I rolled really high on the second die.
If that's the case, then as I see the attack coming in,
Mm-hmm.
Shard will cast Shield, bringing it up to AC 27.
Okay. All right.
27.
Yeah, with that cumulative armor and then casting Shield as reaction, that's my max. So you see it come in, and just like a glimmering gold shield just kind of poof, appears and just sort of breaks underneath the pressure, but is enough to glance it off.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Next attack. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
If you're going to make an attack, I'm going to roll to
roll.
see if you hit.
Yeah, it's a second bite.
No, okay. All right, and then that is a 25 to hit.
Yep.
That will hit.
Okay.
Because they can't do a second reaction.
Shield
so-
is for the whole turn.
Shield
dude.
is for the whole
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, you know what? I heard reaction and just assumed it was only for
All
one.
good.
So 20.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
what was
you're-
the total?
I only got 25.
So I'm okay.
You're fine.
All right.
All right, yeah. Tries to bite into you, but between the armor that you have and the shield going up, it's unable to break through, unfortunately. All right.
He's doing it.
I'm doing it. Silas is at full power.
I wish the
Nope.
champ was here to see Shard
I
right
know.
now.
Shard is
Only
Silas only wishes he could be this effective.
All right. That's going to end their turn.
Shard.
You can do the save again.
Yes. Save again. The 9. I'm rolling poorly tonight. Relachivar, you're up.
Okay. So I did miss the second one becoming uncharmed. Was that just from us?
That's from an
killing
the
the-
one
Yeah, that was the
exploding.
explosion.
It hits everything in
Yeah,
an
we did
area.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so actually that is interesting. Is it just any damage would do that, or would it be like we have to do it? If it takes any damage. Okay, cool. So I'm going to shoot at the one that is behind Shard there.
Okay.
Like literally behind him, this one.
Yep.
Since that's gone, I guess I'll cast Hex to Charm's gone
Yeah.
anyway.
Sure.
So I'll Hex whichever one's health with you. No, let's Hex the one that's nearly dead. The further one I think took more damage.
Yeah, the further one has the most damage on it.
Okay, I'll Hex and go for that one.
Okay.
So that is 1d deal an extra d6 necrotic. All right. So, and I don't know if we really ability checks, but I guess it will be strength,
Sure. Up to you.
or if it makes a strength attack. I got a nat 20 on the Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Okay. 10 damage.
All right.
All right. And then, oh, do I double the necrotic damage from Hex as well?
It would be any of the dice rolls, so yeah.
Okay, so that will be 2d6. So 7 more.
Okay.
And does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
That's 11.
Up there.
And I assume it's every Eldritch Blast gets a d6, right? I haven't used
Yeah.
this one in a bit.
Yep.
Okay, so an extra d6. Plus 3.
3. Whew. You guys see that same neck expansion starting up.
Hmm. Okay. Let's back up, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me do it actually.
Need some long range knives like Pain.
Who you haven't seen all fight.
Yeah, I haven't seen all fight.
Well, he became visible.
He's visible, yeah, but he's just on the other side of the pillar from
Still on the other
Silas.
side.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
it's-
if he.
Has
was like,
anybody seen him?
Yeah, he's right there.
Is he just not helping? Sure, you
Yeah.
want to attack him? Go for it, bud.
Boom. There we go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Loved it.
All right, that's going to bring us around to Delphine.
Yeah.
Delphine, you're up.
All right, yeah. Shake my head out of the stupor. It bit me. And just go around
Right.
the other side and get a little flanky flank. Question, okay, because obviously in here they're taking up a lot of room, but would I be able to do a 5-foot line without hitting Silas, or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
They're large. Yeah, go for it.
Love that. Okay, then I will do my first. Is just another like acid slipping down my wrist. That's a synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20 hits.
Okay, so that's 11 damage on that, and then I will just feel acid dripping down my lip and do a line of acid breath to try to hit the two of them, which is a dex save of 19.
All right. One closest to you fails hard, and the other one fails worse. I'm rolling
Silas, like,
Excellent.
pulls
sub
back.
10. Yeah.
His eyes are like watering from the acid. Like, whoa! That's new.
And that's 11 more damage to each of them.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to make one more attack.
Okay.
No, I won't. I'm going to use my bonus action to GTFO in case one of these explodes. So I'm just going to like back handspring off of this pillar into the corner of the room.
Do you have like a disengage
Don't roll your
action?
ankle in the bones.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to just describe
No.
it,
That's,
but
I
not
just wanted
say
to
it,
make
but
sure.
yes,
I wanted to
disengage.
know if you got to nip at you or not.
No,
That's all.
absolutely not.
Better not.
Better not.
Better not.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Excellent. Yeah. So you see, Delphine just jumps into the the pile of bones there. Gets some on top for cover, and that's gonna bring us around to Silas.
Yeah. Question: with
Answer.
how Thorn is there, would I have advantage attacking the one in front of him?
No.
No. Okay. Just wanted to be.
No.
certain.
It's fair.
If that's the case, then I'm going to just continue attacking the one in front of me.
Okay.
And yeah, so just rapier.
Mhm.
But just all thrusting attacks with an 18.
18 hits.
So again, like Silas is all blurring back and forth and trying to use that as advantage to do max damage for 12.
Ooh, not bad.
Do another one. That's a 19 to hit, or a 27 rather.
27 definitely hits.
And for 7 points of damage.
7 points. All right.
How is the throat looking?
Expanding extremely fast, and as you stab into it, you slay the beast.
Covered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of there.
Way ahead of you.
For I'm gonna need Thorn and Silas to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Oh, dumb dice. 6.
That ain't gonna do it. Thorn, you're gonna take half damage on this.
19.
That's 16 points of fire damage.
I
Over
will
8.
cast Absorb Elements
Okay.
to try and just get that. So
Finally
8.
in double digits, boys and girls.
Hey. And now, with the other one having been as low as it was, you see its neck starts to expand and contract, and as the flames hit it, it too explodes.
Chain
Moment,
reaction.
please.
Chain reaction.
Yep.
Combo.
Oh boy. Oh, sorry. I need you both to make another dexterity saving
Yeah,
throw.
there it is.
15.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh my god. 7.
15's good. 7's not.
Yeah. It was like 18 4.
That's
25 points of fire damage.
That's
or-
too much. Roll that again.
Or
12
have
for
to.
me?
12, yeah.
Until the start of my next turn, so I take 13 damage, I guess.
There you go.
Okay.
And they are both Lane.
Guys, oh my god. 1, 2, 3. I got them all!
Hey!
It was me!
Sean,
I mean,
excellent
that's
work.
fine. I'm completely used to this. This is normal. No big deal.
It's okay to
Thorn
be proud
is
of
listening for
yourself.
more of them.
Grub would be so proud of me
Mhm.
right now.
Go ahead and make a
Pop
perception
another
check
collar.
for me.
Yeah, I'm taking a look around as well with
Yeah,
my
Go
cloak.
for it. No problem.
Do they still have corpses, or did they just like full on?
Just
like,
There's like pieces remaining of the corpses, but most of it's exploded and splattered. And, there's ichor
Beat.
on the walls, the ceiling, some on you guys.
26.
26. You kind of listen out and you keep your ears open and even kind of sniff the air a bit just to make sure. But it doesn't seem like there's anything else nearby. All you see is the door at the far side of the chamber. Sorry.
Once he realizes there's no threats. Ouch.
You're right.
Are you okay, Phil?
I'm fine, but that hurt pretty bad.
I'm so sorry. I did not expect that chain reaction like that.
I
It was
think it
pretty
was.
cool, though.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely going to happen, but I don't know what we can do about it. We only have one dagger gun.
everybody
It's true.
injured, line up.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
be
Vicky.
topped up before we get to that door.
And
Can I also investigate
Alright.
this pile of bones that I'm standing
Mhm.
on? Like,
Yeah.
are these human bones? What's the dealio? You know.
Yep.
Can we just like take some time to catch our breath here, guys, before we move on?
Yeah, just a quick moment.
14, and I'm also definitely lined up, Charlie, for some healing.
yes,
Yo,
I will go through the healing kit charges.
No
for
problem.
everybody there.
I
If
will.
those-
Sorry, one sec. Just for the bones. You do find a wide array. You do see that there are some animal bones in here. Fairly large animals. Looks like some large felines. You're not sure if like panthers, jaguars, something like that. You do see some deer and some elk, is what you're thinking. And there are also like humanoid bones in here as well.
Ugh,
are we
disgusting.
taking a short rest? If
What do
so, I
do for
want.
my breath.
I let Charlie save some charges, and I'll just roll some hit dice.
Yeah,
If we're not
that's
taking a short
Alright,
rest.
Seems like an alright room.
If we're taking a short rest, can I just bonus action second wind?
that's basically what I was planning on doing.
But we have to confirm that we're taking a short rest.
Yes.
'cause no one has said
Well-
yes.
I would like to. I took a lot of damage.
That's fine. I'll still use a charge on each of you though, because I can use it again after a short rest. So Delphine and Silas heal for 15. Thorin gets 14.
14.
Now these humanoid bones, are they? How weathered and aged are they? Are we looking at something that are ancient, or are they more recent or a combination?
They do. Funny enough, there seems to be a mix. You find some that are obviously very weathered and old, and there are some that look relatively new. They all seem to be pretty picked clean, but you can tell that they haven't been in here for as long as some of the others. Like fairly recent. I feel like you can make a medicine check to try to discern how far back you think or how old you think they are.
Medicine, not history.
Medicine.
You
Hey,
didn't-
Charlie,
You didn't
what do
read
you
this in a
think?
textbook, I promise.
Oh yes, what was that, Shard?
Just how old do these bones look to you?
Let me take a look.
Like toss one over.
Are those boxes and the crates from the map real, or were they just decoration?
There are some crates and boxes, though they're more broken down than the ones that we had in the actual map itself.
Okay.
18
Well,
hits.
I'll go look through those and see if I can find anything.
Sure. Lexi, roll me an investigation check. Charlie, you would say that best guess there are some in here that are maybe 3 weeks, month old, around there.
Oh, so recent.
Oh, okay.
These are pretty fresh.
It seems odd that if these things have been in here for that long, that there's only this much. Do you think perhaps they only activated within the last little while?
Well, let me check the bodies. and I go over to the bits and pieces that are left of their corpses.
You try
Is
to
it similar
reconstruct.
to the previous hounds that didn't really have a digestive system?
No.
It wasn't necessary.
No, this does seem to actually consume. You find the rear of one of them, and you can see that it actually does seem to have
A butthole.
Yeah.
I have a horrific vision of you picking it up with a stick.
No. Lux, as you start going through the crates and stuff, you find a lot of supplies. A lot of it's fairly old, but you find parchment, ink, some rough leathers, even leather you'd find to bind books is in here. That's really the bulk of what you're finding. Some barrels seem to be empty, probably just by the smell of them, held either ales or wines, maybe even some were just water. You're not entirely sure, but it looks to mostly just be a supply cache.
Just looking around, regular walls, none of the brick that we're kind of hoping to find or anything like that, just kind of
Regular
ruins
walls.
here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to do a quick once over, everyone, or are we going to the door?
I'm going to the door. You guys can do a once over. You would do once over, Flag, but I'm
Okay.
just
Yeah, I'll
listening.
do a once over with Rill as well.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. Try to investigate, look for gaps in the walls, moving bricks and stuff, like how we found this passage.
Yeah. You can
Any heraldry or anything like that?
No. The
Okay.
walls are surprisingly bare.
Is it it bare as in it looks like something may have been here that isn't, or is it just
No.
this just seems austere?
It just seems, it seems like this was a room that was completely devoid of any decoration. There's not even outlines on the walls or anything like that from where some of the scorch marks or anything like that would have been. It seems like it's always, as far as you can tell, has been bare.
Okay.
You got 14s.
14s. Yeah, you kind of work your way around the room just trying to see if there's any other hidden passages or compartments along the walls, but there's nothing that you find, no hint of anything at least.
All right. Door it is.
Okay, so you all did take your short rest as well, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
One thing you did notice as you were taking that time to sort of heal up, eat, recuperate a little bit, the whispers haven't stopped.
Oh,
You
interesting.
still all
Right.
hear the whispers in your head.
Is it in a language we can understand? It's just in common, or is it just
No.
nothingness?
If it's in if it's language that you're hearing, none of you can understand it.
Okay.
But I would say for Rolajivar, Lux, and Charlie, it is surprisingly it's distracting. Not to the point where you can't function or would impose a negative on you, but it's distracting.
Is it clear for us?
Sometimes.
Say if I had pen and paper, I could write down the sounds it was making.
syllables.
Yeah.
Yeah, at times it kind of comes in waves, and that's what makes it so distracting is it'll rise sometimes and then kind of fade back into the background noise, and then it's almost like white noise, like static at that point. And then every once in a while you'll hear
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I went back into the hallway that we came from, does it dissipate at all?
Do you want to walk back and try?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you walk back into the previous hallway, it keeps happening.
Okay. Well, that's really
Okay.
distracting and annoying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pardon?
Lux, is this what it
Yeah.
sounds like for you? All the voices in your head and whatnot?
Yeah, when it's always talking to you.
It kind of sounds like this, but a lot clearer when he talks.
Okay.
Well,
Quieter.
all right.
Yeah, like a normal speaking voice.
Okay.
Yeah, question is, does it sound like it's one voice, or does it sound like a crescendo voice?
It sounds like layers.
Okay. Yeah. When he speaks to me, it sounds clear. Not like this.
Okay.
Is it at all? Can we like at all, can I tell at all if it's like cyclical? If it's like the same thing being muttered over and over again?
Make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just gonna write it down aimlessly, but I may as well check.
12.
See if there's a better.
It
14.
did say my precious. That's what the first thing.
No, it doesn't seem to be cyclical. And
Okay.
sorry, what did you get? You got a 12?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's all then.
Yeah, I got a 14.
14.
That changes it.
Relajivar, you swear at one point you hear your name.
Okay. Just look around to everyone else and see if they're acting normal. Cool.
I mean, as normal as.
It's a mouthful. Your name's a lot of syllables, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
hard
don't even
to
get it right all the
mistake.
time.
Well, I'll for now keep that to myself. I don't know what that
I
means.
respect it.
All right. I just point to the door, pointedly, as if the sounds is drowning out the visual of pointing at the door.
Yes. Thorn, you want to do the honors?
Yeah. Or Lux, if it's locked again.
If it's locked.
Hayden.
I'm gonna back up.
Who's Hayden?
If there's anyone in
Irish.
here, please just make this easy on us.
No, you don't understand. Lux is terrible at locksmith
That's
stuff.
true. It's the
Hayden.
voice.
He's not. He did an
Freshman.
I
amazing
try and
job.
open the door.
Hayden.
Hayden's
Good
great.
job.
Hayden's
door seems to
great
be
and
unlocked.
Shard are great.
I walk through
Good
it
point.
while they're
Yeah.
all-
He's trapped.
Okay, he's going.
I'm just like
I
right
just
behind.
envision us still
Thorn.
talking about the door, and Thorn is just walking through like.
It's very Drax the Destroyer. Just-
Yeah, so you start walking through the door, having enough of this boring conversation. Yeah, you walk in. You see that there is a hallway that seems to be quite long. You have dark vision, yes?
Yeah.
How far?
6 feet.
You can't see the end of the hall, but you do notice that it slopes down.
I have 120 feet.
Okay, at
I
about 100
start
feet,
going
you see the
behind
end of the hallway, and it goes right.
Okay. All right. It's a long way. As the voice is getting any louder, as I'm kind of stepping with Thorn a bit.
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
All right.
On your guard,
Is
everyone.
my glaive still lit up?
Oh, right, because of light. No, is light concentration or no?
It's not concentration. It lasts for an hour. So
Okay, then
Yeah.
it would.
you know what? I do it again. Hit
Hmm.
you with a new cantrip.
Real quick, if I can get
So
marching
generous.
order, please. This is a 10-foot wide hall, so if you want to go 2 by 2, you can. But I just need to know who's where.
I'll be right beside Thorn.
I
Yeah, I'll be
think
right
we
behind
should do this.
Thorn.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, I'll go first.
Well, it sounds like you and Silas are side by side. Yes.
Like-
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Got
I'm looking
this.
for traps.
I'm behind Thorn.
I'll walk with Rill.
Okay.
I'll be behind with Charlie.
I guess I'm walking with Hayden.
Sounds like it. Sure. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. If you want to make a perception check for me, there, Thorn.
Oh, can I? Because yeah, that's why I wanted to get right up behind him.
Sure.
Because I have the extra dark vision and everything.
Yeah.
Rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got a 3, so it's a bad hallway.
No problem.
Dark hallway.
Well, 5 total.
5 total.
Yeah, 8
That
total.
changes everything.
8 total if it helps.
No, I appreciate that. So
If it's sight based, I have advantage.
it is sight. Well,
Well,
There would
yeah.
potentially. This is always the weird thing. Is like,
are
Should I
you,
Are you
Go-
closing your
Just
eyes and trying to
well,
perceive
you're
what's down the
looking,
hall?
right? So
Yeah.
on this one, yeah, you take the advantage, buddy. It's okay.
my ears rolled a 5. My eyes got a 15.
15. Okay.
And my
Nice.
nose.
Well, it makes sense because you're hearing voices in your head.
Ah,
Yeah, it makes
there
sense.
we
There
go.
we go.
All right.
Disadvantage right there. People.
Yeah, so you begin walking forward down this long hallway. With 15 is pretty good. And as you get about halfway through the hallway, unfortunately, you don't really notice it, even with a perception roll like that. But you notice Thorn, who seems to be trying his hardest, gosh darn it, to just see if there's any problems laying before him, but misses the pressure plate.
Hmm.
Do I feel the pressure plate? Can I just kick my friend in the back, like just kick him backwards. And just take
Sure.
all the damage?
Yeah, you hit the pressure plate and
I push Silas backwards.
okay.
Wait.
So Silas, you kind of go tumbling back into. I have Delphine on my sheet behind you.
Oh, my goodness.
So sorry.
Meets
Like
cute.
back of my head into your lip.
There's two noises that you hear. In front of you, you hear like a as a gate seems to come down on that far side where the hallway would go right. This big metal gate comes down and closes. Then you
Turn
hear
around.
the same thing behind you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
In front of you, where the wall is, you see like a almost looks like you're not sure if it's like a mirror, like a window or something. And then you hear a and as you turn behind you and look, you see a massive boulder rolling down this slope towards you.
No.
Yeah. Thorn is
Brace.
Thorn is running towards the boulder.
Okay.
Wait.
Everybody brace! It can't crush us all.
How big
Yes,
is
it,
it?
yes, it can.
How big is it?
It takes up the entirety of this space.
Which like
So
is
for this, it would be
feasible
about
that
10
Thorn
feet
and
wide and about 10, 15 feet tall.
War- Okay, so
Thorn is running to the
absolutely.
back of the group towards the boulder.
And the window mirror situation is like on one of like the side.
It's like where the
Walls?
wall is directly straight down in front of you.
I thought that was a gate. Oh, okay.
No, so
Beside.
straight down in front, there's the wall. Where you would turn right, that's where a gate is. The gate's
I
blocking you from
see.
going down that right pathway.
I see. Okay, thank you.
And there's a
What the-
mirror or something at the end of the hall.
Yeah, some kind of like it's like a
Yeah.
glass window portal. You're not sure what.
I'm just gonna
But
hit it with
the
Eldritch Blast.
the boulder is.
Now
Rolling
rolling
towards
down
us.
towards
That-
you.
We have an Indiana
Yeah.
Jones.
I'm
Yes.
So that's
I take the hat. I take the hat off of Shard as I'm running by. Put the Crocodile Dundee hat and run to the back of the group, and I cast Entangle in front of the boulder.
oh
Okay.
Nice.
All right, let's see how.
Time to wrangle.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
And I do blast the mirror window portal thing.
Okay, make an attack roll for me.
All right. Just pull out the old inscribed gun thingy. 17.
17. Yeah. So you pull it out, and you're shooting down the slope towards the portal. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you shoot down the slope towards the portal, only Thorn, I guess. Well, anybody looking backwards would see this. You see a blast come through and hit the slope on the roof.
Okay. It's a portal.
It's a portal.
We've got a portal.
It's a portal.
Okay. Is there a
So
gap
this is
to the
this
portal?
is a continuous kind of situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just describe what Entangle does.
Yeah.
We should do that. Oh, yeah, let's double check here.
As he's reading that, I'm just gonna look at Rill and teleport through the gate.
Well, okay. I think if we go through the gate, we're going to end up behind the boulder, but then the boulder will go through the gate and then come out behind us.
Just
No,
go
the-
to the
the
one
gate to the
far
right. You can see.
I don't know what's beyond there. Is it like sorry, is it bars or
Yeah. It's like full like metal bars that came down,
Okay.
like thick.
but
From what you can
there's
see
a
from here.
visual, I could maybe get through there with a teleport or something. Like,
Maybe.
Because you can visualize it because it's right there. Right?
Team port.
Is that how that works?
Before you guys are able to move, we're gonna have to resolve a bunch of things over here because this
yeah.
goes very fast. Thorn, you're trying to cast Entangle, correct?
Yes, you see him slam the butt of the glaive down, and watch as a bunch of fey-like vines and small trees pop up. And I'm just like, it's a 90-foot range.
Yep.
And it causes a 20-foot square, so I'm just trying to slow this thing down as much as I can with this like cacophony of roots and thorns and small trees. It restrains a creature, but
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to restrain it. I'm essentially trying to slow it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I will allow you to definitely slow it. You won't stop it completely because this is
How
very
big
large.
is this boulder? Like,
10 by 10. It's like the size of the entire hallway. It takes up the whole space.
If it's slowed, I might be able to stop it.
Yeah, it'll affect the DC. That much I'll give you.
I'm gonna keep running, and I rage.
Okay.
While they
So
try and figure out what
running
to do, I'm just
towards the
gonna solve
boulder or
problem.
running away from it?
Try. Towards the boulder.
Towards, okay. Yeah, so you run up and try to get in front of the boulder. Everybody else, are you running away or towards?
Yep.
I'm gonna
running
run
away.
towards Thorn, and I'm gonna cast Enlarge on him to help him with the
I
boulder.
do.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, I like it.
I'll just be like, "It's all up to you, big guy," and I just touch him and cast
Or-
Enlarge.
Up against the ceiling.
Okay.
Would anybody like a peanut?
I do have a gut instinct for what I would do here.
Do it.
How far? Shard?
Shard, what about me?
I lock arms with him and I would attempt a thunder step to the other side of the gate because first thought is somehow somebody did this on purpose to get in.
I love that.
Instinct.
All right.
Yeah.
There's like a moment of understanding from Shard to
Yeah.
Rail, like, yeah, lock arms.
The rock is an assassin.
Give me one sec. Okay. So, given the order where you were and you grabbing Silas, I think I'm gonna need at least Delphine 10 feet to
Alright.
make the con save for Thunderstep. Because where you leave, you
Yeah. Yeah,
Is it-
I don't know if we
it's a
have
spell,
time
right?
to.
it is a spell,
Yeah.
yes. He's
Yeah,
casting
I
a
don't know
spell.
if we have time to move. I
Natural
don't really
20.
know what the situation is
Easy
here.
peasy.
Just want to point out that that's 524 cubic feet of sphere coming after us, guys.
It's a lot.
I had to know.
Is it cubic if it's a sphere?
Yes, because it's volumetric. It's got
Oh,
an
you get one
XYZ.
spell. Okay. All right. So I think Delphine only takes half damage.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's 5d10 halved.
Dang.
what level are you casting that at?
So it's
He's
on
a
warlock,
warlock.
baby.
He's a
Oh,
warlock.
true. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
next level.
That starts at 3d10. God damn.
Yeah.
All
10
right.
damage.
That's
With
a
the
half,
half or
right?
after the half?
Thank
That's-
God for Aaron's rolling.
That's been halved.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
It was
Okay.
originally 20.
No,
Got
thank
it.
God for Aaron's rolling. Still.
It was a 21.
Okay. Thorn, I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
What is enlarged? I mean, I'm sure it just affects the DC.
You get
Strength
advantage,
saving
don't you?
You get a
Yeah, I do. I
D4, I
have
think, or advantage.
On
Only if
strength,
I'm doing damage to this thing do I add a D4. Then he
yeah,
just
you have
gives me
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and then if you attack with a weapon, it's an extra 1d4.
Yeah.
That is a 24.
24. Okay. Give me one sec.
It's also going to roll its own strength check. Oh, but the boulder has arms.
Oh,
Well,
no,
it's just-
It is assassin.
As big as you are, there's only a certain amount of weight that you can actually stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to slow it to save my friends. I
No,
don't
no,
think I can pull
100%.
it
You're
off.
definitely going to succeed in slowing it. Like that's a given. And it's even going to change what the damage of this is going to be. We're going to start off by halving it because of how much you're able to slow this. So technically, you would take 5 damage, but I believe you're raging, so that gets halved anyway. So you take 2 damage.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep slowing it and like looking at my friends like, run! What are you doing? Run!
Oh, you're not able to. It's going to go past you. You're not able to hold it there entirely. Unfortunately,
Okay, if it's gonna roll by me, then I'll just start chasing it.
okay. You can start. I'm just thinking, I was like, I'm back here, you.
Friends!
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
it like run him over like a car?
Yeah.
Like what are we seeing here?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
he's
I'm
able to
just
like
try-
he tries to like put his shoulder into it, but it does like kind of pop up over him.
I
Even
think
though
I
he
just
is so
hold it
large.
for a half a second while it's on my back. I feel my spine.
Yeah,
almost
yeah. You
break,
pull
and
an
then it's-
atlas real quick, like you're just
Yeah.
holding up the world, and then yeah, it's going to continue rolling. So I would need everybody who's still in the hallway, which would be, I believe, Delphine, Lux, and Charlie, to all also make strength saving throws, which is going to have a lower DC because your boy was able to slow it down a bunch.
And you said it does take up like the entire hallway, right?
Yes. Yeah, you can't dodge it.
Like if you were on, let's say, the wall, you would not be able to avoid it.
No.
But there is height. So maybe.
No, that was my question. Yeah, is it?
Well,
like-
there's no way it can run over Thorn if it's
Yeah.
already filling the hallway. Like,
There's a bit
So
of
there-
height. Like, what are you
No.
trying to do?
get above it
Okay, how do you want to get above it?
by running on the wall, like I can do as a monk.
Okay.
like a monkey.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Even though that's just an ability I have, I can
Because-
run on vertical surfaces.
Right, but can you lie flat against them while something is running towards you? And stay stationary like Spider-Man?
No,
'Cause that's the part that-
Okay, whatever. I'll just...
I'm just
We're
saying,
saying the
like-
same thing.
It's covering like there's like inches between
Yeah.
the wall. And
Right,
the
that's
ball.
what I was asking.
Yeah, that's
The inches between the wall and the ball.
Okay. Okay, I got a 9.
9. Okay. Lux?
That's an 8.
All right, Charlie?
I slow, friends.
Strength saving throw, you said?
Strength saving throw. I lowered the DC a lot, too.
16?
16. Okay, 16 saves.
Okay.
All right. We're still working on low damage
got
here. So it's going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage. That's what it would normally be. It's going to be half to 7 for Delphine and Lux, and then half again for Charlie to 3.
So 7, you said, right?
Yeah.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
All right.
We need to leave.
Yeah, and then you see it rolls past you into the portal, and you see it start at the top again and start moving. What's everybody want to do?
Run towards the gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you all run and book it, get towards the gate itself, and you see that the gate is down, and you try to do a quick. You guys want to lift? What are you guys after here?
Can,
Yeah, I'm
can
gonna
you
try to pull
explain
the
like what the
thing out of
gate
the
looks
wall.
like again? Is it like sheets of metal or is it just like
Like it's like thick
Picket
metal
fence.
bars and rods that have come down from the roof.
how much space is there between the bars?
Probably like foot squares would be your openings. 1 foot by
Oh,
1 foot
okay.
squares. Yeah.
So it's like the trellis.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waffle. I can Missy step back and then try and bring someone else onto the other side again, but then that's it.
I'm gonna try and lift the thing.
You want to try to lift it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help Thorn.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
I'll try and cause
Athletics or
fear.
strength?
Oh, sorry, athletics.
Just cause fear to the rock.
That's right.
Athletics,
Yeah.
you said?
2 11s for a 19.
I'm not going to do too much
19.
help, but 13.
Give me 1 sec.
I rolled 2 11s. 11, make a wish. Get out of this. Make a wish to get out of this.
You said it was a 19?
19.
As you pull up on it, you start to get it a little bit up. There's probably about a foot of clearance right now, but you don't have it high enough up yet.
Go under.
And speaking of speed, what's everybody else want to do?
I'll go under. I'm going to turn into the skinniest man I've ever met and try to fit my way through there. It would have been somebody in the circus that would have fit in a cube. That's what.
All right.
I figure it was like
I'll
Zelmuth when he was
Delphine
trying to
through.
get back into that one outfit he liked.
Charlie
okay.
will help Delphine through.
Okay. Sure. I'll have you both make just make dexterity checks for me.
19.
Oh, my need 12. There's an 18 and then.
Okay. Charlie, you trying to go through? Or you trying to help Delphine go through?
Help Delphine.
Okay, so Delphine, you would get advantage. You don't have to roll your own, Charlie, unless you're trying to go through.
Night. think you muted.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. 20.
20? Okay, so Delphine's able to squeeze underneath and get to the other side of the grate. Lux, what did you get?
12.
12? Okay, unfortunately, Lux is not able to get through. And Silas, what are you doing?
I'm on the other side of that gate.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you got, right,
Yeah.
real safe
I'm just
view.
biting my
Yeah.
nails, going like, "Come on, guys, come on!"
Help lift.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, start.
You're just
lifting.
looking
Just
at
start shouting at him.
I just reach
Staring
under.
at us.
I just reach under and hold Lux and Thunderstep back, and
Okay,
he comes back with me.
sure.
'Cause he's
We
not
all
going to do
definitely
this on
take
his own.
damage.
Yeah,
What's the range
so-
on
We're all
Thunderstep's
saving
damage?
it
Well,
for
Everybody-
okay, so
yeah.
what I was going to do is Misty Step to the other side to get Lux,
Okay.
and we could just do that. Misty Step, grab Lux out of the way.
Thunderstep's like a 10-foot radius, isn't it?
I'd grab him and move anywhere in this hallway. Like, I just
Okay.
don't want to take up a ton of time to say.
Gotcha, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
waiting for the rock
Well-
to go through the thing till it's at the other side. Then I'm gonna Misty Step to that side, grab somebody who seemingly no one wants to be teleported. When I mentioned it before, everyone's just trying to squeeze through for some reason, and then grab anyone over here, and then Thunder Step back over.
Okay. So you want to get Lux then doing that?
If he would like to, if no one wants to go to the other side of this thing
If
with
I-
magic, then that's totally fine.
If I'm just halfway stuck through the door, can't they just pull me?
No.
Or can I
Like you're
just
you're
not
you're
stay
like you're
by-
not halfway. You got like your arms through.
Oh,
You know
okay.
when like you're trying to get through like a tunnel and you're too big and you're just trying to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, but I don't want to leave Thorn. That's my problem.
I'm
He's
fine.
okay.
And Charlie.
I'm the only one who could survive like 7 or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Please
it's
go.
7 is only 7. Okay.
I hand Thorn a potion, say, drink this, and I try and squeeze underneath the gate.
Okay. Well, you use your action to help, so you won't be able to
Yeah,
go
I
through
mean, like,
before
the
it comes
next
back
round
down,
I'll do that.
because this is picking up speed. You basically get a turn before it arrives
Okay.
again. So we'll go ahead and with Thorn and Charlie still on the other side, because Rill, you did get Lux, yes?
If he wants, I don't know.
No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna help Charlie get through.
Okay, then
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help
he
Thorn
said it.
pull the door
It's
up.
done.
Make
It's
it-
fine. He's chilling. Okay, one sec. You guys are nutty. I love it. All right. So with this, it would be. And how long does Entangle last for?
I'm
You're
in
muted.
it.
Okay. A minute?
I'm in it.
Okay, so it will still. I'm still going to count that as slowing it down. So it won't gain its full. But it has increased in speed. So we're looking at 26 points of bludgeoning damage as it rolls through again, you know, clipping all three of you as you're trying to get through this gate, and then goes through the portal and starts back at the top. For the other people who aren't through yet, Thorn, you're still trying to pick this up. Are you continuing doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make another strength check for me.
Can I also help him?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And Silas, if you want to, so you can get advantage, Thor, and then Silas, if you want to make your own roll to assist, you're welcome to.
Yeah, for
It can
sure.
be like a group check. That's fine.
I'm gonna use my coin to give me an advantage.
Okay.
Jesus
God
Christ.
fucking.
I rolled a 26 to open the store. Please tell me they could just go into the
With a
door.
26, yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I'm like squeezing. I look down. Oh.
Yeah, I kick him into the door. Open the door.
He thinks he's lifting it as he's also being lifted off the ground.
Yeah.
I'm like lifting with my knees too. I'm like, God, remember the form. Remember the form.
You're the one guy carrying the couch. It looks like he's putting in effort.
Oh, yeah.
but Zero
I bet.
lifting is being done.
All right.
Goodness.
Yeah, so Lux, Charlie, you slide underneath. Thorn, you see as it's coming down and it continues to pick up speed. It's just running over these vines and they're starting to like get stuck to it and stuff. You slide underneath, the hat falls off, you reach back, you grab it, you pull it through before the gate closes.
I stick the head back on Shard's head. No more.
That went smooth.
No, it didn't. Not at all.
And you just see it keeps going. Like now it's like it just keeps picking up speed continuously.
So, guess we're not getting back out that way.
Yeah.
No, but we
those
can
animals
teleport,
came
eh?
in.
We should maybe be
true enough.
more careful where we walk.
Maybe a little bit. But yeah, in a worst case scenario, we can definitely, if you group with me, you can teleport. Stare at Hayden, who for some reason doesn't.
I was the one who suggested it in the first place.
I offered several times to teleport you, and you said no to try and squeeze through the bar like a circus freak.
Yeah, well, that. But I meant the teleport.
Okay, I
us
squeezed through
all
the
in
bar.
one.
Excuse me.
You're not
Anyway.
a freak, I guess.
Thanks.
Did you? She spit at. You know what? It doesn't matter. You're right. Yep.
It's pretty badass. Pitching, I
Pitching.
believe.
But yeah, I'd rather we didn't fully teleport out of here because it's still going, and that's very interesting to me.
Plus,
Yeah.
you know, there's more hallway.
It's still going, yeah.
Yes, let's continue, I suppose, carefully.
good.
Do you all
Right.
usually have a person, like perhaps Hayden, who goes forward and checks for things like these?
Yeah, maybe.
No, we've
Will and
never
I
had
should go
anybody good at that.
All right.
Well, Hayden's new to the group. Maybe we can put him forward into that position if that's something you think is be good at.
Sure, let's just
Good question.
take our time.
Do you know what you're looking for, though, Hayden?
Well, now I know there's pressure points, and now we'll just keep an extra eye on those and maybe tripwires.
There you
We'll see.
go. Okay. I believe there's something about chalices. You're not supposed to grab chalices in dungeons.
Or
Um,
ju-
Something
you
I
want
read
the
somewhere.
old one or something. Don't
Something
take the
like
new
that.
one.
That's right. Okay. We'll be okay.
We'll be okay.
Good luck. And I just like push Lux ahead.
Yep. I'll go forward. I'll grab my moon touch sword out just to give me some light, and yeah, I'll move on forward.
All right.
Before we like take off, I use more charges of healing kits to heal me and Thorn. And did you take 26 as well, Lux? And Lux.
Jeez.
So,
I will stand next to Hayden and just use my glaive to also just help.
you can get 16 Thorn.
Okay,
Thank
I'll
you.
walk
I'll
and stick.
heal for 18. And Lux gets 19.
Okay, let's let's just take it easy this time.
Yes. Slow is
Yeah,
fast.
we were just walking. But yes.
Yeah, well, walking is a bit too fast apparently.
Okay.
We must creep then.
Yeah. The single foot out in front of us.
Yeah,
Tap,
like
tap,
in the
tap,
like
tower.
little
tap.
taps.
This
Yeah.
one's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Pop
well,
another collar. Make sure nothing comes at us from the ceiling.
Yeah, so whoever would like to keep an eye out as you continue to move forward, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I'm going to give you. I guess I'll just roll because you already have advantage.
28.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
roll.
Pretty good. All right. So you continue down this hallway. It does continue to slope down, though not as steep of an angle as that previous section of hallway did. You go about another 50 feet before there is a left. And
Okay.
you go about 100 more feet down the hallway before you come to a set of fairly ornate metal doors.
well, I'm assuming that along
Answer
these
the last
hallways.
ones.
Fancier than the last ones. And sorry, what was that, Silas?
I was just going to say, I assume that along these hallways, like they're effectively barren, like there's no
Yeah.
heraldry, no markings. Okay.
When you mean ornate how?
So you can see that there does seem to be designs carved into the metal itself. You can see that there's depictions of oddly like almost like mountainous ranges, like stalagmites, stalactites, that sort of thing. You see that there are some depictions of mushrooms and different fungi on here as well. And then you see in the middle of each doorway what you're fairly certain is like just a brain, just like a large brain. Again, etched into this metal.
Oh, okay. It's not actually throbbing.
Not an actual brain for a door. Nope.
And does that have any historical significance?
Yeah,
Any
that's what
stories
I
about
asked.
anything like that?
Make a history check for me,
I
please.
would love to.
17.
26.
Ooh, schoolboy got some knowledge.
I
Yeah,
read a
high
few
school.
books.
Silas, you're fairly certain that you've read about this in some kind of text, though you thought it was more fantasy than actual history. This usually would pertain, as far as that text would have written, to some creatures that are usually found in the Underdark.
Okay.
But as, you know, all history texts tend to state that no one has ever been there, or at least there's no recorded history of being there, you had always been very quick to just dismiss it entirely.
Okay. Nothing about any particular creature of the Underdark or anything like that. Just
No.
like I know this pertains to the Underdark.
Yes.
Well, guys, research team. I think this has something to do with our goal. This looks like it could be a portal maybe to the Underdark. I remember seeing some similar themes before.
Detect magic.
Yeah, let's crack it
Yes, I
open.
suppose.
Yeah. I'm this is what we're here for. Waiting for Thorn, I guess. See if he gives me the go ahead.
Yeah, just looking for bad magics, and I'll just start pointing at Terrell whenever I see
Okay.
bad magics.
Yeah, as you kind of throw up your sort of magic sense, you can tell that there is some kind of magic beyond the doors. As far as a school would go, there does seem to be some necromantic elements to it, as well as what's the word I'm looking for? Transmutation.
Bad magic. Bad magic's on other side. Little necromancy, little transmutation. Other side of door.
Okay.
Necromantic.
Interesting.
Can
I mean, I
place my
suppose
hand-
we didn't think it was going to be good on the other side.
No, but yeah, true. This is very
Yeah.
true. This is why we're here.
But good in the research sense, in that this could be a huge discovery.
Put it in book, then we try and survive. That feels good.
If we survive. Sorry, Hayden.
I was going to put my hands on the door just to see if the voices stop or get louder, but to just feel if there's like any vibrations past the door.
Yeah, go ahead. So you want to feel for vibrations?
Yeah, and hopefully the voices in my head just to see what they do.
Sure. Yeah, as you kind of put your hand on the door itself, you don't notice any vibrations, and the whispering that you're hearing in your mind doesn't seem to change either.
Okay. Yeah. Should we open the door? That's never a good thing.
I mean, this feels like exactly what we're here to do.
Agreed. Just extreme caution from here on out, yeah?
Yes.
As best we can.
Yes.
Let's crack some eggs.
Yeah. I'll snap my pearl, get a spell slot back.
Okay.
So I'm good to go in that department.
Anyone else need magic?
Need map? Like you're just giving out magic?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Spell slot magic. I didn't want to say
Okay,
spell slots.
I mean,
I didn't understand what you were offering.
but I mean,
You
in
can do
that,
that.
yes, that last fight tapped me out.
Really? Okay. All right. Damn. I wasn't expecting a yes. Honestly.
Is there any more healing going around as well? Or...
Sure. How much do you
Um,
need?
Yeah.
About 19.
Well, you know what? Let's take a few minutes and we can heal up. And I'll cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
So,
And
How long does that take?
I've got a
10 minutes.
Okay.
So everybody gets. Wow, that's really low. 12 plus. Hold on.
So you can get up to a 3rd level spell slot back.
Everybody gets 16
Shard.
more HP.
I want to say
Thank
thorn.
you.
That's you. You're the
I know. I keep
You
saying
spent so
thorn.
long
I
in
keep
the
saying
Fey.
thorn in my head, honestly.
You just spent so long in the Feywild years to talking to yourself. You know.
Brigger, how many can you give?
I got a couple more. I can
I-
do that 3 more times.
No, that's okay. I'll just wait.
So, does anybody else need more healing? Yes,
No.
no?
I've not been damaged yet.
I mean, if you
No,
need
I'm
it, I
good.
won't be able to do it in a fight, so this is the time to do it. So,
Okay,
I'm
I'll
just
take
gonna-
one.
would you like one too, Charlie?
Oh, sure, thank you. Are you still hurt?
Me? No.
No, I'm fine, Charlie. Thank you.
I've still got a greater potion too if we need it.
Oh, there's no point in using those.
Well, we
Not
just
yet.
spend a ton of money stocking up, so I hope eventually there's a
Yes.
point.
So
Those are
I
emergencies.
only can give you a 1st level spell. I have to roll a d3 to see what you get back.
Who are you giving a first level?
So 1st level's for
Oh, I don't need a first
Aiden,
level. That's okay.
and then 2nd level for you if you want, or up to a 2nd level. So you can take a 1st or a 2nd.
You
I think
can
Charlie
take the
should.
second.
Are you
I'll
sure?
take first. Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, dude, come on. You cannot. Yeah, you
Um,
can say anything all you want. You just don't be
you-
back.
Fighting
We
the
can-
You're
cat.
not muted.
Oh, sorry, guys. I
It's
muted off,
okay.
or turned off the camera. I didn't mute the.
The kid-
Now
Now
you-
the voices in our head is.
You better put
The
that
cat
cat on
just wants to
screen
be
now.
on
No, she was trying to, turn my computer off.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh,
now she's hidden
yeah.
underneath the
You
dresser.
get one of those per episode. Cat turning on computer.
I'm going to try to see if the door is unlocked.
yeah, as you go and you try, there's large ornate handles that turn downwards, and as you turn, it seems to be unlocked.
That's worse for some reason.
Probably
Yeah.
wall on other side, so don't get too excited.
Oh, why would they
Yeah.
block it when they've got a giant boulder hall
We've
to
seen
kill
this
everybody?
before.
Yeah, okay. Before we open that, I'm just looking around real quick. Any kind of rubble or anything that looks distinct here, I'm just going to pocket just
Yeah.
in case we do need to make a quick whoopsie out of here.
Yeah, you can get some easy rubble. There's parts of this chamber that is slowly collapsing.
so
My
cute.
God, that's cute.
That's quite a
Wow.
little cat right there.
Yeah.
Am I getting that same kind of feeling here as in the island, or on the island, I should say?
No,
No. Okay.
no, you're not.
Well,
Rolajivar,
uh-oh.
why is that up? Can I just say your name and then knock you over your
Follow
head?
an individual with no...
Yeah. Your whispers are getting louder
Okay.
and almost beckoning
Hmm.
in nature.
I think we're here. I think, yeah, this is what we need to do, guys. That's getting pretty bad, huh?
What is?
I mean, it's the same.
Nope.
It's worse for you than us?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Rill, are you all right? Why?
I'm thinking we need to get through that door.
Yes, we're going.
You know what?
Insight?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, insight check. That felt weird.
that was a
Funny
weird
enough-
way to phrase that, dude.
Go ahead and make
Funny
an insight
enough,
check.
that's actually the same feeling I got when I wanted to throw that coin in the wall.
Yes. God
That's
told
not
you to do a
good.
bad thing.
I rolled a 20.
14.
I don't know what I would be wrong.
So either persuasion or deception, your choice. You don't have to say which one it is.
Well, I rolled lower, but I am trying to be persuasive. Like, I am listening to some beckoning voices and thinking, yeah, we should get through this door.
Just making sure that the voices aren't telling you that we need to go through the door. Just double. That's what we're double checking.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But it feels like, yeah, I want to get through that door.
Yeah, like, you know, relative, as you kind of sit and think about it, like, your natural curiosity wants you to go through that door. It just happens to be, you think, that the voices are just saying the same thing.
Gotta get through that door.
How about one of us just keep an eye on Rill when we cross the door?
Yeah,
Dagger gun pointed.
I might volunteer for that.
Yeah.
Rill, I will stun you if you try to do anything.
I don't understand what's happening. We're all
I
research
don't-
team. This is our job.
Yes, but
right
something's
now.
going on in your brain that's different than what's going on in our brains.
Oh, yeah, the loud isn't a thought for you?
No.
Okay.
We just
You're
keep an
fine,
eye
you're
on you,
going
make
to
sure
be
you're
fine.
okay. That's all.
We've got your back, bro. Just if anything else is going on that you need help with, just let us know.
Hey, we didn't threaten to beat Lux when he was talking to God or anything, but
Well,
okay.
that was funny, though. This is worrying.
Concern. As I walk over
The same
house.
thing.
Fine. You can teleport if it's dangerous.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna push open the door
Okay.
Ugh.
and then say, "Lucy, I'm home."
As you push open the door, you're immediately looking at probably the largest chamber that you've seen in here so far. The chamber itself is about 70 by 80, 85 feet, somewhere around there. And immediately, all of you recognize this. This looks to be some kind of research and creation lab of some kind. Throughout the room, you see several different tubes, massive. Most full of liquid, with some creatures presumably dormant inside of them. You see some of the creatures that were described to you earlier. These little humanoid type gremlin looking things that seem to be in some kind of a stasis. You see more of the hounds that you had just faced in these large tubes, just kind of suspended, and some of them slowly drifting in small circles. In front of each tube, you can see a little pedestal come up with different buttons and levers on it. You see a few different desks scattered throughout the room, some with some papers on them, some devoid of anything. On the north side, you see a short 30-foot hallway that ends in a door. And on the east side, you see a 50-foot hallway that ends in very, very ornate gold-plated metal doors.
Okay. I'm just gonna start rifling through everything, just picking up papers. I'll keeping a few that look the most intact. If we notice the language or anything.
The language is unfortunately one that you don't recognize. You don't recognize and no one is fluent in. But as you're kind of rifling through and looking at the pages, you can see some of them are diagrams. Clearly like drawings and sketches of some of the biological creatures that you're seeing here. You're also seeing some depictions of what looks like almost like a humanoid demon type creature, which isn't one that you've personally seen. You can tell that there's a lot of short form notes. Just given the nature of your sort of your background, you can see a lot of testing seems to have been done here, though you're not sure what the test was or what the results were. But the thing that stands out the most is not all of this is old. Some of this seems fairly recent.
I'll definitely kind of just be motioning to everyone while I'm looking at some of these diagrams and everything, and just show them, old paper, new paper. This
I
is
still detect magic up as
concerning.
well.
oh yeah, anything mirror magic. Is any of this stuff?
None of the pages seem to be magical in nature. How large is your aura? I'm assuming you're doing like a walkabout of the room, right?
Yeah, I'll walk about. Yeah, it's 30 feet.
You can tell that a lot of the levers that are near a lot of these tubes seem to have some kind of magic imbued in them. You can see, as you're doing the lap around, the hallway that goes north, you can see actually now that there are 4 large levers in the wall aside to the right of where the door is at that end of the hall. You can see that all of those are magical. And as you round the room to where the eastern hallway would be, you can get some hints of magic beyond that door as well.
Yeah, I think just like Thorn takes out a piece of chalk from his bag and just like does like a sylvan letter on each thing that's magical,
Yeah.
so that he doesn't have to point out to everyone what's magical and what's not.
So we've got lots of magic. We've got this is some kind of research, right? Like what else can this be? Like, look
looks
at
like
this.
Yeah,
They're
some
trying
sort of
to-
testing.
Augment these
Science.
creatures, perhaps.
Augmenting or
When I'm-
creating or
I mean, I've never seen a creature like this before, so yes.
no.
Probably make, yeah.
I'll go around and like look at the things in the tubes that are suspended.
Mhm.
Do any of them look alive still?
As you glance in and stare at like the chests of some of them, you're fairly certain at least some of these would be alive if removed from its liquid. You also, I forgot to mention, sorry, in the southeastern corner, there is like a full-scale like operating table. There's nothing on it currently, but you do see some like dried blood and ichor on it. You can see like a full range of tools that would be used for that. Different straps, belts to hold things down.
Any
Like-
magic on the slab?
No.
Just making sure it's not a ritual slab.
Yeah, no, totally fair.
The newer documents,
Mhm.
are they of the same language as the older documents?
Yes.
Or is it something? It is.
Same way.
Thorn,
Are there
for-
any? Oh, sorry.
Go on,
for it.
Charlie.
No.
I was gonna say to Thorn, do you see magic coming from these or going away from these levers? Like, does
Yeah.
it point to you, tell you where it's, what it could activate?
I don't believe so, no.
Hmm.
Just magic. Their magical affect something. What?
Hmm.
Uncheck.
Okay. Interesting.
Does any of the equipment by the like operating table look like unusual
Or
or like
new?
something I'd never seen before?
Fair. Some of it does look new. There's like that same mix of like old and new. Nothing that really stands out as being out of the ordinary necessarily, though. Pretty standard medical supplies. Yeah.
And you said there's one door in this room, just on the
There's
opposite
two
side?
eggs. There's two more
Oh, there's
like
two.
pathways aside from the one that you just came in. One to the north and one to the east.
Okay. I just want to see if the doors are unlocked.
Okay.
Don't open.
I'm not
them.
I won't open them. I'm just gonna see if they seem locked or not.
Maybe check F trap first.
Good
Or
call.
if somebody's on
Sometimes
the
touch
side.
it and boom.
Yeah.
Pressure plate.
In general, let's just
Yeah.
continuously check for traps.
I'll
yeah?
check.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll another perception check for me.
Terrible 12.
12. Okay. The door to the north is. You're not even sure if locked would be the right word. It seems entirely barred.
Okay.
That's the one that has the four switches to the right of it.
Yeah.
The very ornate door, as you walk towards that and you touch the door, doesn't seem to be locked. But it's cold.
I will tell the team that.
How cold are we talking?
Ice cold.
What's cooler than being cool? Not quite ice cold, but colder than the surrounding area. Colder than you'd expect the metal to be, even down where you
Like,
are.
is there frost forming on the
No.
on the door at all?
No frost.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but maybe I'll just grab some of the other things from here. We get back, we rest up, we share the information if we need to, and come back fully rested.
Because you can get us back here now then, correct?
Yep. Very likely.
I have to agree. We've taken quite a pounding getting here, and I think we could use some time to rest, recover, and get ourselves ready to go.
We can't allow those other folks to come in here for their second walkthrough
Yes.
because they're going to find that door
We'll have to warn
and they're
them.
going to want to explore. So,
Just
yeah.
have to make them aware of the fact that it's heavily trapped.
Let's remember, people were in here like very recently.
There
So
might be
we
a way.
leave no trace, as much least trace as possible, because if we take lots, they will be weirded out.
I mean, didn't
Yeah.
we just ride over
Yes.
a bunch of stuff?
Well, we did set that trap off so they would know somebody was here.
Well,
Yeah, for
okay.
Sorry, speaking of which,
Mhm.
does one of the levers look like it's in a on position? Or are they all flicked up? Are
They're
they all
all-
flicked down?
They're all flicked up at the moment.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, tidy up, and we'll go back to the lion or the gazelle. I don't remember which one.
Gazelle.
which
I'm not staying
anymore?
at the Lion again.
Okay, going to the gazelle. And first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
All right.
Yes, I suppose.
Okay,
Great. Everybody
We're not
hands in.
worried.
Research team 1.
hands in.
All right. Research team 1.
Yeah. Hey.
Not
Yes,
that was a little
sorry.
silency, not quite sharp. But,
Okay. Well, maybe we'll try again at the end.
all right.
Yeah. I teleport.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for the teleport.
Yeah.
Wait, I just
Uh,
one second. Are we teleporting straight to the end?
Or wherever we
Pretty
want to.
outside, right?
Yeah, wherever
We
we
should
want.
we should teleport in front of the dungeon so we can tell the folks not to go in there and kill themselves.
Oh, yeah.
I can't let that man die.
All right,
Merrick,
just-
I can't let
we'll
that man die.
teleport to the first room, so it looks like we're leaving the dungeon.
Okay.
So, what does having a thing from it? Associated object is I can't fail.
Yeah.
Do we still want there to be a chance to fail? Or
Well, do you,
we'll
do
just
you
roll
want
the
to
D100
fail?
anyway, but
Yeah, roll
apparently I
it.
can't.
See what happens.
22. I don't know.
Yeah, you're great.
1 to 100, we make it, but we're in the same dungeon, so whatever.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, so
if anyone can roll a 0.
that's all right.
That's true.
Yeah, so you go ahead and you focus using the power of your helmet. You cast teleport, and you all appear in the first room of the dungeon. And as you all sort of take a moment to consider what you've seen with all the new notes that you have as well, and think about what you want to do next, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for today.
All right. Well, we lived. We lived so far, guys.
Yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
no problem.
Boulders and beasties.
Boulders and
Yeah.
beasties.
No
And all
problem.
Silas had to do was change his name to get back on top of his game.
Right? Yeah, same with
Honestly.
Lux and Hayden. You guys have been crushing rolls ever since the
Yeah.
IDs were swapped.
There you go.
That's it.
That's all you need. Sometimes you got to switch it up a little bit.
For that name change. To make
You
it
got that
official.
PDC stink off you.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
all over you, Charlie.
That was quite a cursed team.
Excellent. All right. Well, just want to say thanks again, everybody, for coming out. We're the Casual Ones. Make sure to check our new videos out every Friday. And again, if you want to join our Discord or come say hi and whatnot, make sure you check out our link in the link tree below. But thanks again. Have yourselves a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Night.
Bye for now.